American Express is known to generously give out extra bonus points for simply keeping your credit card open another year. This is what's called a retention offer, where as long as you agree to pay the annual fee and keep the card open for another year, American Express will incentivize you in the form of either membership rewards points or a statement credit. And this usually comes with a minimum spend requirement that you have to hit in order to get those extra bonus points. So in today's video, I asked American Express for a retention offer on my American Express Platinum card, and I will go over the bonus I was offered, why it made sense for me to keep this card open another year, and then we'll go through the chat I had with American Express so that you can see exactly what I did so you can do the same with your cards. So with American Express, they have fantastic cards. Let's just take my American Express Platinum card for example. There's so many amazing credits and benefits with this card, including digital entertainment credit that you can use for Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, Peacock, all of that. You can also get a $200 airline incidental credit. You can get $200 of Uber cash and many more. There's the American Express Gold card, and that comes with 4 times points earning categories on dining and groceries with a ton of dining credits on there. I also have the American Express Business Gold card. This one has a ton of 4 points earning categories as well, and there's other credits and benefits on there too. And then the American Express Green card also has a bunch of 3 times points earning categories. All that to say, American Express cards have really good spending categories and really good benefits, but there's also a price to pay. The Platinum card that I have is $695 every year to keep the card open, and same with the Gold card, the Business Gold card, the Business Platinum card too, all with really high annual fees, way higher than you would expect to pay for other cards from other issuers. And so for that reason, American Express knows that a lot of people want to apply for their cards because they're great, but then it's hard to justify every single year to keep the card open. And I'm in that same position when I looked at my Platinum card and I thought, do I really want to pay another $695 to keep this open? Even though I use pretty much all of the benefits, I was still worried that I was paying too much for this card. And that's why I eventually ended up asking for a retention offer to make it more manageable to keep this card open. Very quickly, let's talk about how I value my Platinum card, and then we'll get into the specific retention offer I got. And of course, I will tell you how you can do the same with your cards. The base earning that you're gonna get for the welcome offer right now as of filming is 80,000 bonus points when you spend $8,000 in the first 6 months. But there are plenty of other offers out there, whether you go through a referral link or whether you just search it and click on different links on Google, they may generate a different welcome offer, maybe even up to 175,000 points for the same minimum spend of $8,000 in the first 6 months. So you just have to look around, find the best offer, and apply for that one. I will have a link to this card in the description, but if it's just the base 80,000 points, then don't worry about using my link. But in year 2 and beyond, well, you're not getting that same welcome bonus, so the credits and benefits have to offset that annual fee. And in my situation, I did the calculations. I was pretty conservative with my estimations on how much everything would be worth to me if I didn't have this card. And my valuation of all the credits after factoring in the hotel credit, digital entertainment, Walmart Plus, Uber Cash, airline fee credit, Saks credit, and the Global Lounge collection came out to $800 of total value I'm getting for just keeping this card open. And even though on paper I get positive value out of this card, I was really not wanting to pay the $695 this year. So I did have a couple options to choose from. Option number 1, I could just cancel this card. I could just get this card out of my wallet and not have to pay the $695 for the next year. And I thought that might be a good option, but I would also lose out on all of the amazing credits and benefits that I get with this card. And the most notable one would probably be the lounge access I get. And because I travel all around the world, this totally makes sense for a card to have in my wallet. So canceling, it may not be the best option, especially because my wife Jenny absolutely loves the lounges. Option number 2, I could downgrade the card to either a gold card or a green card. This would help me save on the annual fee a little bit because the green card comes in at $150 for the annual fee and the gold card comes in at a $325 annual fee. So definitely a lot cheaper than the platinum card. And yes, I would get those new perks on those specific cards, but I would also lose out on the perks of the platinum card. And there's a reason why I have the platinum card in my wallet and not the other two. So downgrading wasn't really a great option for me. I could also just keep the card and pay the annual fee and know that I'm getting a positive value for this card because of all of the perks I'm able to take advantage of. But I could keep this card open and get a retention offer on this card. And so I decided to go to AmericanExpress.com and start chatting with a representative as soon as I saw that $695 annual fee hit my account. So here's how my conversation went with American Express, and you can take my script that I used in this video and you can just copy and paste it over to your American Express cards if you also want a retention offer. So I started out the conversation saying, hello, the annual fee just posted to my account and I'm not sure if I want to pay this $695 this year. Are there any retention offers on my account to help me make my decision? And they quickly transferred me over to a different representative that handles these retention offers. These reps are trained to get us to hold on to the card and pay the annual fee without actually giving us a retention offer. So they may ask specific questions. Just make sure to answer them and be nice while you're doing it. But just know that if there's a retention offer on your account, you can just ask for it again and see if they will give it to you. If there isn't an offer on your account, then you may not be offered one, because I know from experience from asking for these offers that these offers just don't come from these representatives. There's either an offer on your card account or there's not. So they asked me if I frequently travel in a year, and I kind of lowballed them and say I travel about 10 times a year. It's probably way more than that, but I decided to just go with a low number so that they could see, okay, maybe he doesn't want to keep this card because he doesn't travel that much, but 10 might have been too many. And then they kind of pushed back again by saying the reason I asked is because the card offers good travel benefits plus non-travel benefits too. And then they said, while pulling up the card details, I see you're using the benefits like the Uber credit, airline, shop with Saks, digital entertainment credit, and they have given me up to $721.74 of value. Isn't that worth considering to keep the card open? And yes, even though I do get value out of this card, I still wanted to push back on that again and say, yeah, but I just don't want to pay the annual fee. And then one more time, they made sure to add in the Walmart Plus benefit and say, do you get value out of this? And I said, well, actually, yeah, I do love that for sure, but I wouldn't keep this card open just for that benefit. I even mentioned that I shopped at Walmart almost every month, so that credit's nice, but there are other credits like the Equinox that I can't use. And then once I answered their third question, this is when they gave me the retention offer that was on my account. And this was, you can earn 35,000 membership rewards points after you spend $4,000 or more on purchases on your Platinum card account within 3 months of accepting the offer. I was so excited to see that retention offer on my account because I don't have a ton of experience with retention offers. This would be the first one I would actually accept, because in the past I had asked for retention offers on other cards and they said there's no offers on your account. So to see this one, I was really excited. But you got to push a little bit further and ask, are there any other offers? I said, Thank you so much for informing me about this offer. Is there a chance there's a different offer on my account so I know which one would best fit my spending habits? This is where sometimes they would offer a similar retention bonus in the form of a statement credit, or potentially there could be a higher retention offer out there to earn more than 35,000 membership rewards points. And then they came back with, yes, there is one more offer on your account, and this would be to earn a $350 statement credit after spending $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. So the same spending requirement on both offers, one with 35,000 points, another with a $350 statement credit. I thought both offers were pretty good, so I needed some time to think about it. So I actually said, okay, I appreciate those offers on my account. I will have to think about this for a couple of days, and that's what I did. Closed out the chat. I confirmed that I'm not closing this card, and I'm also not accepting an offer at this time, knowing that things could change in the next couple of days and maybe the offer would be slightly different when I came back to it. But I just needed to think about it a little bit more so that I knew if I was willing to pay that $695 annual fee. So knowing that I do get a ton of value from the Platinum card and American Express is willing to give me bonus points, even though I'm not signing up for a new credit card, no hard inquiry on my credit report. I can keep the same cards I already have, don't need to cancel one, and maybe fracture a relationship with American Express. I went back to the chat and I said, hi, I was chatting with somebody about a retention offer on my Platinum card, and they were able to look at the previous chat history, realize, okay, yes, there's the two offers on the account. There's the one with 35,000 points and the one with $350 for a statement credit. And then they said, which offer would you like to accept? And I said the one with 35,000 points. I figured as long as I get more than 1 cent per point when I'm using these points for transfer partners to airlines and hotels, it's going to be worth it for me. There was a whole thing that came up with all of the terms with this offer, and the most important one is you can't cancel or downgrade this card for 1 full year after you accept this offer, and I do have to spend $4,000 in the next 3 months in order to get those bonus points. So when you're asking for retention offers, you can follow this same script so that you can get extra bonus points without needing to apply for another card. And if you want a deeper dive into the American Express Platinum card, I have a video right here where I did my 2-year review and I laid out all of the credits and benefits and the spending categories to see what was worth it for me and what wasn't really worth it for me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.